I am dressed. I have my board shorts on, but this is our camper. Look, the top's up right here. We're in Oceanside, California. We're actually getting ready. We got to transport another vehicle. I have another truck just down the street here, the one we're trying to sell. The one I had here in the Philippines, it actually got stolen, used in a drive-by shooting, had bullet holes in it, and I had to get those repaired. But then I got this one from a friend in Idaho. We drove up and got it. It's a Ford F-250, really big diesel truck, and then a huge camper. And that top you see lifts up. It actually, that top piece comes all the way down to this point right here. That top piece up there comes down to this point right here. But you have a queen size bed in there. We got a stove. I've shown you some of this in another video. A place for Wanagi to kick back, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff on this thing. But this is the first time we've ever used, we have an outdoor shower and an indoor shower. There's a hot water heater in here, and it's actually heating up the hot water in a little tank, so it should be about lukewarm now. But we're gonna go ahead and do a shower because it's been a couple days, and I just thought I'd share that with you. Hey, come take a shower with me. Just kidding. Anyways, I just wanted to show you because it's kind of cool. All right, check it out. So this comes out, you see? Oh, I gotta turn on the pump. We got the pump on. Should start pushing hot water through the line here shortly. There we go. There's some hot water. Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually too hot. That's it. Super clean. That was awesome. So stoked I got a shower. You don't even know. Let me just push the hose back in. Goes in back under the sink here. That's it. That's all she wrote. So hey, so good news. We are planning a lot of adventures this winter. We're gonna not only do a lot of stuff in the southern United States, possibly some national parks and some other cool stuff, but also we may be going down to Baja, Mexico again. We went earlier in the year here. It was like October, I think, early October, and went for a weekend. But anyways, so yeah, we went down to Baja, Mexico earlier this year, and it was just for a weekend. But we're planning on going down south, way south, down towards Cabo San Lucas, the tip of Baja, Mexico, which is, it's pretty far down there. It takes a couple days driving to get down there. But just going on an adventure. And then, you know, there's another thing coming up that we're really excited about. We have to get permits to do it. But we're gonna do it. It's something that both Wanagi and I enjoy doing. And it's good for us. Right now, I'm actually, I don't know if you can see, well, I don't really, right now, I have a back brace on. Can you see this back brace right here? It's because I haven't been walking for like 3 days. I was just sitting on the couch here behind me. I was fixing something, and I leaned forward, just a normal lean, and I pinched something. And that's just how my back goes. That's why I have disability, because I just never know when it's gonna go out. It's just how it is, but I still gotta live my life. And adventure's part of that. And so we just gotta be careful and hope for the best. But we've been, like I said, I was 3 days literally like this on the floor with ice packs, and my buddy whose house I'm staying at, I've known him since high school, was helping me out and making meals and just helping me so much. I so appreciate John. He's an amazing guy. I've known him, like I said, since I was like 14 years old, and so since high school. But like family. And but we got through it. I'm still having problems. It's really, really sore. I can't lift things. I got to be careful with how I'm moving and stuff. But with the back brace on, I'm a little more mobile now. So I've been able to kind of catch up on chores and things I need to do, laundry and getting dog food for Wanagi and things like that. And so it's going to take a few more days, but hopefully we'll be back good as new. Well, as good as it gets. And Wanagi, poor Wanagi, we took her to Dog Beach yesterday. She got to go run for 2 hours down on the beach without a leash on, playing all tons of other dogs down there, swimming in the ocean and just having a good dog time. Chasing the ball, huh? Yeah, you were. Were you chasing the ball, buddy? Yeah. Anyways, Well, that's what we've been up to. We've got some amazing things coming up the whole year. This next, like, basically it's winter here in California, just starting. Actually, it's like November. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but it's about November this time. I'm a couple videos behind, but it's just how it has to be because I'm constantly moving around. So I get all my videos up and then I go do another big adventure. Then I edit, get a bunch of videos up, and it gives me time to go out and just film and have a good time. Yeah, so it's November now, so we're probably looking at December. I gotta sell my other truck, but we're probably looking at like hopefully December, January, going down towards Baja and maybe some of these lower southern U.S. states here, more like western and central United States, and but southern stuff, southwest and south central is what I meant to say. But yeah, so that's the plan. And then come February, in January, I'm going to be applying for a permit for a thing called the Pacific Crest Trail, which is actually a hike from Mexico all the way to Canada. It's like 2,600 miles, 2,600 plus miles, and it isn't flat. It's up mountains, down mountains, up mountains, down mountains. And it should be a pretty good adventure. I've watched a ton of people do it over the years on YouTube videos. Love it. Love watching their trail adventure is what it is. Basically it's like anywhere from 4 to 6 months, depending on how fast you hike it. You're basically living out of a backpack out in the woods. And going, like I said, from Mexico to Canada, or you can do a southbound, which is from Canada down to Mexico, and you're just basically out in the woods, walking the whole way on a trail, and it's pretty amazing adventure. So we got that, possibly. We'll see how our back does coming up to it, and then we'll also see about if we can get a permit stuff, because that's a little bit of a process. But we should be able to at least do some of it, section hiking parts, and that's the plan. So peace. We'll catch up and we'll give you a better update. I just wanted to get on and say hi and tell you thanks for checking out my channel. Wanagi and I both appreciate it. And we'll be back to laying down some adventures here soon. All right. Hey, how's it going? So we're getting ready to start a kind of a preliminary run on the PCT. Not a run, but a hike. Gonna start from Campo and go all the way here to Lake Marina. That's where we're at right now. We camped overnight, and I'm just I unloaded my storage and got all our stuff, gear, kind of food, and starting to kind of get ready to pack the pack. It's early morning, Monday morning. Reality is probably by the end of the day, hopefully by the end of the day, we can get down there to Campo. It's about 6 miles on the road, 6.5 miles on the road, I think, to Campo, and then another 2, so about 8 miles to the actual PCT start point. And then I'd like to get down there this afternoon, late this afternoon even. It's not a big deal. And we'll just do a short day today, camp overnight, and then it'll be a total of about 20 miles to get back here on the PCT, the actual trail. And we're parked at the trailhead here at Lake Marina. And so then what we'll do is do a short hike tonight into the evening. It got pretty cold here last night, frost on everything in the morning. So it's February right now. No, not February, I'm sorry, it's December right now. So we're just kind of getting a little practice and testing out some of our gear and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, so that's the plan. But I'm gonna just start crushing out the pack in here, getting the bag ready for about 3 days is what I'm going to do. Food and all that stuff. And then we'll get watered up before we leave. Cool. Peace. It's getting serious when you're watering up. You know what I mean? So we're doing the short section of the desert here, about 20 miles. And there's a water source or two, I believe, that are pretty regular in this time of year. It's not as hot. We just had a bunch of rain, so there should be some water out there. At least tonight, about 4 or 5 miles in, I think there's a water source. So we'll just do 3 liters of water for Wanagi and I, and that should be enough to get us there.